Hi everybody, it's the Dongle Bomber of Zelda World, and welcome back to our video walkthrough of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This right here is actually kind of funny. If you talk to Mayor Bo after the last cutscene, then this will happen. The Goat will come rushing down, you have to stop it by holding A while standing in front of it, and then Link will fling it off to the side, depending on which way your control stick is, but it's kind of funny doing that. Anyway, so in the last episode, Ilia took Epona, so we're going to have to go and get her. But one quick thing here, you can pat the goats. I don't know if I showed that in the ranch, but then if you after you wait for him to calm down, you can smack him with your sword and he'll go running up, which is kind of funny. Anyway, enough time wasted. We're gonna go ahead and go find Ilia wherever she went. Well, actually, she did hint at where she was going. She said when she was getting all mad at Link in the last episode, she said, "Let's go cool you off in the spring" or something like that. So we'll head there. But hey, look, it's Colin walking around. So anyway, what's happening right now is Tallow is mad at Colin, obviously, for him telling on the adults that they went running off. So he's not letting Colin pass right now, which is why Colin wants to stay with us. Yeah, that's what Tallow says right here. And then Mallow says, "We got scolded by our dad, something awful. We thought it was never gonna end." And then Tallow asks you if he can borrow your wooden sword, and if you can either say "sure thing" or "sorry kid." And if you said "sorry kid," then he would basically force you to let you borrow it, otherwise you couldn't pass by. So he goes and runs off and tries to fight with the sword. So as you can see, Tallow and Mallow are always teasing Colin, but he doesn't happen to like swords, apparently. But it's kind of funny, because he says, "When I grow up, I want to be just like you, but I don't want to learn how to swing a sword, but could you teach me how to ride a horse?" And it's kind of funny, because that's pretty much the majority of Link's time spent is swinging a sword around. So it's kind of funny how he wants to be just like Link, but doesn't want to use a sword. In any case, you want to go walk right into Faron Woods, but before that, you can actually go into your house and pick up a little treasure that we won't be able to get for a while if we don't get it now. So you can go ahead and do that. Okay, now there's really not many places to go in your house, but if you notice back here, there's a little ladder, and you can go down this, or just drop down. Now, you need the lantern for this. Even if you walk straight and open this chest, which contains 50 rupees, then you wouldn't be able to. It won't let you without the lantern on, which is kind of funny. But that gets us pretty close to our goal of 100 rupees that we need for a bit later in the game. So if you just collect rupees, basically just going on from now till then, you should have enough. And now you can exit your house, and we will head over to Faron Woods, following Colin as he just went through. Alright then. So anyway, this is almost the end of this chapter. This is actually going to be the last video of 5 in this chapter. And after that we'll move on to chapter 2, obviously. It will definitely get a bit more exciting in that chapter. But anyway, you can walk up to the gate and talk to Colin. And he mentions how Ilia won't let you pass. As you can say, she won't let you come in either. Which is, again, really funny. She thinks she owns Epona. Yeah, so Colin's going to try to convince her while we crawl in through that hole there. So you might have noticed this before, or maybe not. But if you run around back here in this little clearing area, you go up by this tall grass, and you can enter this little tunnel. And of course, there's a rupee right here. You might have seen before we enter. Yay, 1 rupee! And once you get to the end, it'll prompt you to turn right or go back, and obviously we're going to turn right. And another cutscene will commence. This cutscene is pretty epic. This right here is kind of funny. Link sort of like dusts off his clothes. So it seems in the time that it took us to crawl through there, Colin was able to explain everything to Ilia, and how, it was necessary for us to take Epona and to rescue them, so which is why she got hurt. And then, of course, Epona will do one of those horse things, like the things, because she does not like Ilia as much as Link. So she tells us not to worry, but what she really means is she doesn't want us to get hurt. So a very touching sort of scene. Comes into importance later in the game, but I'm not going to get into that. Oh, how sweet of her. But of course, right after that happy moment, wait a minute, what's happening? Very, very surprising compared to what we've been seeing for the past 4 videos, huh? So, these are called Bulblins. Of course, they knock out Link and shoot Ilia. She's not dead, luckily, but they are, as you can see, taking the kids. There's Colin, there's Ilia, and by a stroke of luck, they do not take us. Maybe we're too heavy to carry. Whoa! Now that is King Bulblin, and it seems like he can't look down because he just looks back and forth and he doesn't see us. Pretty lucky, otherwise we'd probably be dead. So he'll blow his horn, and this horn can get a little annoying throughout the game because it does this. Alright, so he'll run off, basically leaving us alone, having no idea what just happened as we were knocked out. Luckily enough, though, Link wakes up pretty soon. But wait a minute. Where is everybody? I can imagine what Link is thinking right now. Totally freaked out. And as he sees, the gate is open. This right here is actually one of my favorite parts of this cutscene. I love the lighting effects that you're about to see it. Like right here. It's so cool how they do the lighting for this. It's like awesome. What happened to Faron Woods? And then a hand will reach out and grab Link, and well, it looks like we're not going to be going back for a while. Looks pretty evil in there. Wow, nothing like we've seen before. I don't think that we've seen this in Faron Woods at all. Neither is Link. Now, if you actually notice right there, the Triforce is on Link's hand. I think that might have been the first time you could see it, with the exception of when he blows the hot grass, but something's happening. Not quite normal for Link. And he turns into a wolf. When I first played this part, like, I knew Link was going to turn into a wolf with this, like, I was pretty sure. Judging by Link to the Past, he changes form when he goes into the Dark World without the Moon Pearl. But it was just so surprising, you know, having a nice calm Ordon village and just going right into this. It was pretty creepy. But anyway, you get dragged off by the Shadow Being. But it looks like we were being watched by something. And the game asks you if you want to save. If I were you, I would. Considering, if you look there, I haven't saved since 9 minutes in. We're already at 45 now. And yet another cutscene. This video's been pretty much only cutscenes. So you will wake up and hold on. You're chained in a jail cell. Well, I'll see you guys next time where we find out what to do as Wolf Link. Bye for now, everyone. This is the Dongle Bomber. See you in Chapter 2.